Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. I'm Manhar and welcome back to MSFT webcast. In this video, we are going to learn the steps on how to enable nested virtualization in Hyper-V. The question is, what exactly is nested virtualization? Simply put, it allows you to run a hypervisor such as Hyper-V inside a virtual machine that is already running on a Hyper-V host. So you can think of it like a VM running inside a VM. Nested virtualization exposes hardware virtualization support to guest virtual machines, allowing Hyper-V to be installed on a guest virtual machine and multiple virtual machines to be created within it. It is mainly used when you need to run a hypervisor inside a VM for testing, development, or training purposes without requiring dedicated hardware for each hypervisor instance. There are several prerequisites you must meet before you can use nested virtualization. To enable nested virtualization on Hyper-V server, Microsoft recommends that both the Hyper-V host and guest run Windows 10 or Windows Server 2016 and later. Additionally, the VM should be configured with version 8.0 or higher, and the system should have an Intel CPU supporting VTX and SLAT technology. If you are using AMD CPUs, you must have at least Windows Server 2022 or Windows 11 with the VM configuration set to version 9.3 or higher. Intel VTX and AMD V are instruction sets for processors which enable hardware virtualization. When you use nested virtualization, you need to enable one of these features for the virtual machine used for nesting. Only then a VM can use the processor's hardware virtualization features to run nested VMs. Right-click the Windows Start button and select System. As you can see, I have an Intel i5-9400F processor which supports the Intel VTX instruction sets for processors, enabling hardware virtualization. Let me close Settings window. Nested virtualization is not enabled by default and must be activated on a per VM basis. The first step is to create at least one virtual machine on your Hyper-V host, whether it's running Windows 11 or Windows Server. First, let's launch a Windows PowerShell admin prompt. Right-click the Windows Start button and select Terminal Admin to launch the PowerShell with administrative permissions. It's important to ensure that the VM is in the off state before enabling nested virtualization. Tap the command get-vm and press Enter to display the list of all virtual machines currently present on our Hyper-V host. As you can see, the Win11-VM01 has a VM configuration version of 12 and it is currently in the off state. First, check whether hardware virtualization is enabled for the guest VM. Type command get-vm processor -vm name Win11-VM01 pipe select expose virtualization extensions. Press Enter to run the command. It will display whether hardware virtualization is enabled for the guest VM. If it shows false, then nested virtualization is not enabled for that VM. So we can confirm that nested virtualization is not enabled for the Win11-VM01 virtual machine. Now that the VM is in the off state, we can proceed to enable nested virtualization. Tap the command set-vm processor -vm name Win11-VM01 -expose virtualization extensions $true. Press Enter to run the command. This will enable nested virtualization. Run the command again to verify the status of nested virtualization for Win11-VM01. If it shows true, the process was successful. This confirms that nested virtualization is now enabled for the Win11-VM01 virtual machine. Now all that's left to do is start the virtual machine. Type the command start-vm Win11-VM01. Press Enter to start the virtual machine. Let's connect the virtual machine using the virtual machine connection. Type command vmconnect.exe localhost Win11-VM01. In this case, localhost refers to the local Hyper-V host and Win11-VM01 is the name of our virtual machine. Let's press Enter to connect to the virtual machine. I think I have made a typing error. Let me click on OK and the command is localhost. Okay, let's again press the Enter key. Once the VM has started, log into the Windows and you'll be able to install the Hyper-V feature or server role within the virtual machine. Right-click the Windows Start button and select Windows PowerShell Admin to launch the PowerShell with administrative permissions. Type command enable-Windows optional feature -online-feature name Microsoft Hyper-V-all. Press Enter to run the command. This will install Hyper-V feature on this Windows 11 virtual machine. After installing the Hyper-V feature on Windows 11, you will be prompted to restart the virtual machine. Type Y and press Enter. Now you can create virtual machines inside the Windows 11 virtual machine using the nested virtualization feature in Hyper-V. For network packets to be routed through two virtual switches, MAC address spoofing must be enabled on the first level of virtual switch. Go back to Windows PowerShell. Type command get-vm network adapter -vm name win11-vm01 pipe select MAC address spoofing. Press Enter to run the command. This will display where the MAC address spoofing is enabled for the Win11-vm01 virtual machine. Currently, MAC address spoofing is not enabled for the Win11-vm01 virtual machine. Let's enable it. Type command set-vm network adapter Win11-vm01 -MAC address spoofing on. Press Enter key to run the command. This will enable MAC address spoofing for the network adapter of the Win11-vm01 virtual machine. Run the command again to verify the status of MAC address spoofing. If it shows on, the setting has been successfully applied. This confirms that MAC address spoofing is now enabled for the Win11-vm01 virtual machine. You can also use NAT with nested virtualization when MAC address spoofing is not available. I have created a detailed video on how to enable NAT with a virtual switch on Hyper-V. The link to that video is provided in the description area. Go back to Windows 11 virtual machine. Let's see how we can disable nested virtualization for a VM. First, shut down the VM. Go back to Windows PowerShell. Type the command set-vm processor -vm name win11-vm01 -expose virtualization extensions false. Press Enter to run the command. This will disable nested virtualization. Run the command again to verify the status of nested virtualization. If it shows false, the process was successful. This confirms that nested virtualization is now disabled for the Win11-vm01 virtual machine. That's all for this video on how to enable nested virtualization in Hyper-V. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on Microsoft Hyper-V and other Microsoft related topics. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.